Welcome once again to our series of brief video tutorials on finding, writing, and citing. In this series, we demonstrate how to use Refworks, a cloud-based reference management tool which all members of the WMU community are licensed to use. See the previous video in our series for instructions on how to access your Refworks account. In this video, we will demonstrate how to manually enter a citation into the Refworks database. In the age of online information, you can often import a citation or a whole batch of citations directly from a source into Refworks, which we will demonstrate in a later video. However, there are some online resources that do not have an export to Refworks feature, or you might need to reference a printed resource that you have in hand. In such instances, you will need to enter the data manually. We've previously covered a variety of document types and how they should look when you reference them. For demonstration purposes of manually entering data, we'll use the book document type. Remember, do not take your citation information from the cover or from the spine. Instead, use the title page and the reverse side of the title page, also known as the verso. Let's assume that you've already logged into your reference account, your Refworks account. Should look something like this. All we're going to do right now is just add a citation manually. When you click the Add button, you'll see you have various choices, and we will cover these in later videos, but for now, we want to enter citation information manually. Note there is a reference type. There are many reference types, which we have covered in previous videos. In this case, we select Book, and by doing so, the fields adjust to the fields that we need. Be sure to look up the APA rules for capitalization, abbreviations, etc. to make sure you have the data entered correctly. But once you do, you'll be able to reuse it and have a correct citation every time. In this case, we need the title. We need the author, last name, first name. All right. Happens to be the third edition. Rutledge is our publisher. Place of publication, just the city. The first city listed is fine. There is no series title. It's just, we would not be putting page numbers here because we're referring to the entire book. And we simply click Save. And as you can see, we have our citation information. If we want to, we can go back later and edit it. Now let me just show you one more feature that I want you to know about, but I want you to be careful about using. Okay, so I know this much, right? If I click this button here, look at this. I can find other citations. I do not want you to use this as a discovery tool. If you already have a citation in hand, you can use this search tool to get yourself a head start. Keep in mind that the data you find is simply data entered by another researcher. It might or might not be correct, but it can give you a head start in typing. It is your responsibility to make sure that the information is entered properly. So if you manage to find a citation that somebody else has already put in the Refworks database, go ahead and use it. But before you do, make sure that things are the way they need to be before you import. There, now I have it twice. If you need to delete, that's simple enough. Okay, in our next video, we will demonstrate how to import your references from other databases.